Coming up this week on A Cowboy Life, the Snowman on Fire Part 2. About 2 months ago, I was listening to Bob and Dan on the ticket, as I so often do, and they had Lieutenant Lorenzo Chavez from the Irving Fire Department in studio telling a story about an unfortunate man at a Cowboys game. It was the 1977 season, and in particular, it was January 1st of 1978, the NFC Championship game, Cowboys against the Minnesota Vikings. And a man named Dan Yoder had been invited by a dear friend to go to the Cowboys game and sit on the 50-yard line, 24 rows up, and enjoy a Cowboys game. But his date had one thing that he had to do for her. He had to wear a costume that he'd worn the night before at a costume ball. It was full regalia, a snowman costume. Well, it was only about 15 degrees on game day, if you can imagine that. And so why not? Put it on, stay warm, entertain the crowd, and enjoy a Cowboys victory. So as he got out of his seat early in the game to go take a walk, find Crazy Ray, begin to really enjoy the game, pump up the crowd, something terrible happened, and he was on fire. So part one of Snowman on Fire is told by Lieutenant Lorenzo Chavez of the Irving Fire Department, because no one had ever heard from Daniel Yoder. He was gone, presumed out of the state, out of the country. I couldn't find him. No one could find him. So we did part one, and we did it very well. Lieutenant Lorenzo Chavez was fantastic. And the night we were about to release that story, I'm sitting in my office in the dark, listening to the story one more time, making sure I like it, when I get a phone call, 10:30 at night. A voice I did not know said, "Lieutenant Lorenzo Chavez said that I should call you." And it was the snowman himself, Daniel Yoder, the man inside that suit, the infamous video of him being on fire at a Cowboys game. Affable, likable, funny. Said, yeah, I'll come talk to you about it. So we now have part two, told in first person by the man himself, who unfortunately was in that costume, and fortunately for him, is doing fine today. The story of the Snowman on Fire Part 2, as told by the man in that suit, Daniel Yoder, and by the lady that he was with that day, and by Lieutenant Lorenzo Chavez, is now going to be available for you coming up on Tuesday. A Snowman on Fire right here on A Cowboy Life.